is one of Amber's friends. It's me, Amber, and Brianna basically competing for Amber's attention, and I feel like Madison does that by doing whatever Amber wants, you know. If she wants somebody beaten up, Madison is there to go beat that person up. And I feel like she's the tough guy of the group. She speaks her mind and isn't afraid to literally fight for Amber's attention.
And to me, I think Amber, she's captain of the varsity soccer team. She's like head of this little clique that she has, and I think that she sort of has all the power to run the high school. She's like that one girl. I think that Amber has a really big influence over pretty much everybody in the high school, even people who sort of rebel against the idea of her having so much power. She still very much influences how people act and how people treat her and things like that. She has a lot of power in a lot of different senses, like in like a social sense and like a physical and like sexual sense. Amber uses her friend group to enforce this sort of power and to sort of like to keep her at the top. So for example, Madison's character is like the brawn, like the muscle, like she pretty much does whatever I tell her to, and then Brianna is sort of there as like a backup, like a moral support, like a good friend, I guess. And then like the three of us together really sort of like run the high school. So being in the show has personally taught me that there are so many different sides to people that not everyone gets to see. I think for Amber, there's so many sides of her that she doesn't show to people strictly because she wants to keep on the popular face. And this also follows for like the football players like Ty and Landon. Like they're not very shallow characters. Like there's so much depth to them, but we don't necessarily get to see certain sides of them because of the playwriting and because of their front to be popular and trying to not show their vulnerable sides. And I think that I've learned that this follows through for anybody. Like anybody could have different sides to them that no one necessarily gets to see.
Yeah, I think I've also learned that there is a different side to every story. You know, some people may have seen one thing and some people saw the other thing, and it's all different takes and different perspectives, and also even physically different angles on where you stand to see it. Especially with you sit in the audience, you're going to see different things in the different places that you sit, and I think that really works with life too. You know, the different places that you are in life is what you're going to see.
What I want people who come to see this show to take with them is that there are absolutely more than two sides to every story. There could be, you could see it one way and somebody else could see it another way, and both of those ways could be completely wrong. And I think that you should never necessarily judge a situation or a person based on what you've heard, because there are so many different sides that the one that you're hearing could be completely wrong, and you're making false assumptions based on what you've heard. So if anything, I want people to understand that.
So going off of that, I feel like people can take away that everybody has their own take on what happened, and there's different things that you can listen to from certain people. You know, somebody may say that this is what happened and this is exactly what happened, and it might not be exactly that. There could be all kinds of things that nobody saw. Could have been stuff that was hidden behind closed doors, and nobody will be able to articulate that because nobody actually has seen it. And I think it's good I feel like people should take that away, that you're not going to see everything, and how society always wants to have a stand on one side or the other, and in reality it's all in between.